Welcome back to Sports Addict, where sports, it's all that matters. We are finally in the conference finals in the NBA. So, like you may guess, I'm going to be predicting the Western Conference finals as well as the Eastern Conference finals. I'll start with the Western since I'm a Laker fan, Lakers are in the West. So, oh man. Timberwolves have 64% of beating the Mavs. Well, the Mavs have 36%. Okay. Players to watch, of course, for Dallas is Luka Doncic, 27.3 points, 9.7 rebound, 9.1 assists. Then on the other hand, Anthony Edwards, supposedly the face of the NBA for some people, 28.9 points, 6.2 rebounds, 5.9 assists. Team leaders, I already mentioned two of them, which in points is Luka and Edwards. In rebounds, Luka, leads. It's a leader in rebounds for his team, while the Wolves, are their leader in rebounds is Gobert, 10.9. Then, of course, I already mentioned Luka is the leader in assists for the Mavs. And for the Timberwolves is Mike Conley, 6.5 assists per game. The last matchup they had was January 31st of this year. The Wolves beat the Mavs 121 to 87. Their leading players were Josh Green, 18 points for the Mavs. On the other hand was Carl Anthony Towns with 29 points. In the rebound category, we had, let me see, Holmes for the Mavs with 10 rebounds, while Anthony Towns, we have 9 rebounds. And Holmes had 3 assists, while Edward had 5 in that game. Injury report for the Mavs: Greg Brown III, personal. Maxi Keeber, shoulder, he's out. Oliver Maxine Prosper, ankle. Injury report for the Wolves: they only have Jalen Clark, Achilles. So, yeah, man. It'll be an interesting matchup, honestly. You know, on one hand, you have Kyrie Irving and Luca versus, I feel like, Anthony Edwards. Like, he's carrying the Wolves, honestly. He single handedly took out the Nuggets, the reigning NBA champs. He took them all the way to a game 7. So, I mean, it's going to be a good game. But it's like, man, I want to see the Mavericks win, but I also want to see the Wolves win. Oh man, I feel like Timberwolves. I'll take the Timberwolves. I'll say in 7. I feel like this series can go to game 7. I mean, last series I said the Nuggets in 6, but after what I saw from the Timberwolves, even if the Maps, take a 2-0 lead or a 2-1 lead, doesn't mean the Maps are going to win. So I take the Wolves in 7. That's my prediction. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who you guys think will win this matchup? Wolves? Are you taking the Wolves? Or are you taking the Maps? Leave your guys' comments down below. Now, going to the next series, which is the Celtics at Pacers. Celtics are 79% of winning, while the Pacers are 21% of winning. Obviously, I knew that was going to be the prediction, I feel like. For the Pacer, players to watch is Sycombe. I think that's how you pronounce it, my bad. 21.1 points, 7.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. And for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, 24.3 points, 10.4 rebounds, 5.8 assists. Team leaders I already mentioned. Sakam, 7.5 rebounds, while Tatum had 10.4 rebounds. Then Therese had 8.1 assists, while Tatum had 5.8 assists, like I mentioned earlier. Last matchup was a close one. Boston beat the Pacers 129-124. The leader were Aaron Nesmith, 26 points for the Pacers. Tatum had 30 points in that game. Aaron Nesmith had 12 rebounds, while Porzingis has 12 for the Celtics in that game. Therese had 10 assists, while Tatum had 7. Injury report for the Pacers: Benedict. Benedict, I think his name is. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Shoulder. And Porzingis is with a calf injury. This one, man, I feel like Boston, well, is the favorite. But I don't know if the Pacers somehow can upset the Celtics. Like last series, I know that the Knicks were the favorite. I feel like they had started. They won 2-0. They were up 2-0 against the Pacers, and somehow the Pacers took it all the way to Game 7. But the Celtics, man, the Celtics, yeah, squashed the Cavaliers in 5. So the Celtics are coming in. They're a good team. You know, they're their core players. They already made it to the finals. They made it to the conference finals before. They know how to get to the finals. They got experience. They know how to win that. They know how to win in the conference finals. Supposedly they know how to win because they always end up something happening to the Celtics. But I don't see that happening this year. But it's coming from a Laker fan as well. You know, I want to say the Pacers, but I'll make it seem that all because I'm a Laker fan, I have to pick the Pacers. But no, I have to say what it is. I have to be realistic here. I'll say Celtics in 6. I don't see the Pacers beating the Celtics. You know, 3 games. You know, and sending it to a Game 7 like they did with the Knicks. This is the Celtics. I just don't see the Pacers beating the Celtics. But I might be wrong. Maybe the Pacers somehow upset the Celtics, but I don't see it in my opinion. So who you guys taking in this series? Celtics or Pacers? Leave your guys' comments down below. And yeah, we'll see what happens with my predictions. I got some of them right last series, but this one's kind of tough. On one hand, we had two good teams, Mavericks and Timberwolves. I know most of us, we did not have them, making it. We didn't have the Timberwolves versus Mavericks. I had Nuggets versus Mavericks. But on the Eastern Conference side, I had like the Pacers and Celtics. So, yeah, so it's kind of for me, like I predicted right now, it's going to be Timberwolves versus Celtics. That's where I'm gonna leave it at because I'll be making another video talking about who I think is gonna win the NBA Finals. But yeah, that's it for this video. And like always, don't forget this is Sports Addict, where sports it's all that matters. Until next.